Hi, good morning. Happy Moonday. I am coming to you with an energy report for the entire week for August 9th through the 15th. And I wanted to do this live because I did it live last time, but I'm having like power issues in my house today. It's the strangest thing. Like my printer just started going crazy. The AC was making a weird sound, and then all of a sudden the internet went out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and film, and hopefully I'll be able to upload it today on Monday, August 9th. Um, so apologies for starting something new last week and then having it not work out this week, but that's what happens when you start things not on the new moon. So yesterday, the 8th, was the new moon in Leo, and that was a big, powerful, energetic new moon. I am personally feeling a little hungover today almost. It's like it was just like this surge of energy, and that's kind of the opposite of new moon energy. New moon energy is usually low energy. Um, so I'm kind of feeling it today. I'm dragging today. I have very low energy. But we have moved out of Leo and into Virgo. So the moon is technically waxing crescent Virgo. You might not be able to see, it's just a little bit of light on the right side of the moon. If you are able to find the moon wherever you are, the new moon is usually out or it rises around the same time as the sun, so we don't usually see it until maybe around the first quarter. So, Virgo energy is earth energy, a big switch from the big fire energy yesterday. I typically, so Virgo is at the end of summer. We're about to move into Virgo season actually at, what is it, the 21st of August? 24th of August is when we move into Virgo. So, Virgo season is right at the end of summer. We're getting ready to start school, and traditionally, it would have been the time that you are getting ready to start harvesting all of the crops and setting, just get it planning and getting organized. So, that's Virgo energy, is organization. And so typically on Virgo days, I try to do things to get organized. Like I try to do planning things, I try to do paperwork, and kind of the mundane stuff that I avoid doing most of the time because I don't like doing it. And so I set aside these days for Virgo, and I set aside Capricorn as well to do paperwork and budgeting and planning and organizing and that kind of thing. Um, so we will be in Virgo until uh, the 11th, and then we switch into Libra on Thursday. So Libra is Libra is the scales of the zodiac. It kind of helps balance everything, and Libra is the season immediately following Virgo. So it is in, like, we've moved into fall by that time, and it's just kind of balancing like the hard work of the harvest and getting ready to celebrate the last harvest. So, kind of balancing work with play, that kind of energy. So, I used Libra time to sort of balance things in my life. If through the Virgo days, if I actually get everything on my to-do list done, and I've been working hard and getting everything ready. Then on Libra days, I let myself play. I let myself relax, take a day off, that sort of thing. And the same with the opposite. If I didn't do anything during the Virgo days because I have such low energy from the new moon and from um, just from the big burst of energy, um, I will force myself to like do something productive on a Libra day just to balance out that energy, to help create that balance that helps you to just maintain everything, all the different energies in your life. So we'll be in Libra for until the 13th, heading into the 14th on Saturday with oh no. Well, we're moving into Scorpio on the 14th, and then the moon will technically be first quarter in Scorpio on the 15th, which is Sunday. So first quarter energy is the light is of the moon is half lit. So from the new moon, we're dark, and then we kind of gradually get lighter until we're half lit on the first quarter. So might be the time that you start to have more energy, and you're ready to like take action on the intentions that you set on the new moon. So like the first week of the new moon is just kind of like getting ready, like planning, prepping. If you have energy during this time, then certainly do the action steps that will lead you towards achieving your goals and your intentions. But it's usually around the first quarter is when you really things start to just kind of take shape and make sense, and you figure out how to go about moving things forward. So that takes us through the entire week. Again, starting out on Monday through Wednesday, getting organized with the Virgo energy, balancing things out around the end of the week, and then Scorpio energy is pretty heavy for me. Emotionally, it's a water sign, so it's emotions. And so emotions tend to run high on Scorpio days. So on Scorpio days, I try to take it easy. I try to be kind and gentle to myself because sometimes things just tend to be overwhelming for me personally. So I just try to take it easy. But also, I just allow myself, even if I'm not able to focus and be productive because of all this water energy. I have a water rising sign, so water energy sometimes is overwhelming for me. So I just allow myself to do mysterious things. I like to meditate on Scorpio days. I like to play with my oracle cards, my tarot cards. I like to do divination. I like to check in with my birth chart. I just kind of do like light, fun things, mystical things like that on Scorpio days. But that's just me because I just sometimes find them to be overwhelming. So if I try to be productive and get paperwork done, it just doesn't work out. And then I'm fighting that energy. I'm like, oh, like I'm beating myself up because I didn't get something done that I was trying to do. So now I just don't try to get anything done. I allow myself to just kind of chill out and do fun magic things on Scorpio days. So that takes us throughout the entire week. I recommend using black kyanite for the first quarter because it just kind of helps absorb any of that excess negative energy that might be floating around or causing any overwhelm. Another one always works well with black kyanite is selenite because that's while black kyanite absorbs and takes away the negative, selenite will bring in the white and the positive. So if you are feeling kind of overwhelmed around, even if it's just if you're feeling overwhelmed and low on energy because we're so close to the new moon, and then you're still feeling low on energy because water Scorpio energy is overwhelming, try to include light stones like selenite or even citrine to bring happiness and prosperity and abundance, and to just help carry that new moon Leo energy. Like the Leo energy and the Lion's Gate was all about encouraging yourself to be your best, brightest self and have the confidence to move forward and be the best, brightest lion that you can be. So citrine will help carry that light as well as selenite, just any like light stones to help kind of bring in happiness. Sunstone is another good one to help carry that sun energy. And yeah, if you're in the Facebook group for the planner, I'm pulling cards from the Everyday Witch because this is just a really good basic like daily pull kind of deck because I knew that I'd be low on energy this week. I just wanted things to just like flow easily, kind of help balance some of that energy with the Libra energy in the middle of the week. So make sure to check that out. Leave a comment there if you would like a card. And actually, I'll just go ahead and pick a card for the collective. The card that I picked for myself was one of the water magic cards, and I did make some moon water, and I made some Lionsgate sun water, and so I will be drinking that all week, and hopefully that will help sustain my energy levels. And because this deck works elementally, so it's kind of nice, and it'll be nice to have water energy for the Scorpio first quarter at the end of the week. And well, two fell out. Oh, interesting. They're kind of like similar. Learn from life is the first one that we picked. And then look, they're both like riding on a broom. So the second one was affirmation for acceptance. Learn from life. These are kind of contradictory cards, even though they look very similar. So this one, affirmation for acceptance. It's kind of just accepting whatever is going on in your life, accepting whatever is happening this week, and just kind of going with it. Like, okay, I'll ride my broom backwards in this chaos of see all the dark clouds and birds are flying around. There's a tornado back there. You're just like accepting it. Like, okay, this is what my life is right now. Okay, let's just keep going. And this one is actually learn from life, is actually trying to help you to like step out of your comfort zone and go for it anyway. So maybe I guess the two of them together I would read as like, even if when you take that first step towards your dreams or stepping out of the box or stepping out of your comfort zone and it ends up being somewhat chaotic, just kind of go with it and just be like, okay, because maybe once all the chaos clears, everything will fall away and fall into place. That's such a crazy reading. I mean, they just fell out, and I've already done some readings from this deck for people in the Facebook group, and every card just fell out. When I pulled for myself, it just fell out. And I think I did like 3 already so far, and the cards just literally jumped out. I couldn't even finish shuffling them because I have kind of like a routine that I do when I shuffle, and it wouldn't even like let me. It was just like, this card's for this person, this card's for that person. So very interesting, very interesting. I like that though. So don't worry. Like, don't worry if everything's going crazy and you're like, dang it, I shouldn't have stepped out of my comfort zone. I shouldn't have stepped out of like, look at my little cozy cottage with all my books and journals and stuff. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that step, but this card's kind of saying like, it might be chaotic at first, but just go with it. Just go with it. It's going to be okay and everything will fall into place. It's so funny. So if you have any questions about the energy of this week, if you are feeling like really heavy and kind of hungover from the new moon, that's totally normal. Like, big shifts in energy will be draining at first. So make sure to like rest, take care of yourself, drink lots of water. I know I say this all the time, but just drink so much water. I've got like my big jug to make sure that I'm drinking water today. And take it easy, like eat nourishing foods to replenish some of that energy. Take your vitamins, and you might actually have to start with lighter foods first. When there's a big energy shift, it's like your body is trying to process all that energy, and then processing heavier foods on top of that is just like, it's too hard. It's too much for the body to process all of that. So take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully be back next Moonday. I will hopefully do a live. Hopefully my internet situation will get fixed. They're doing construction next door, so I think they probably like screwed something up. So hopefully I will have internet by next Monday, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much. And if you'd like a personal reading, the link will be in the description box below. Have a good week.